And Stu, the
And Stu healing on Resto Druid. His first appearance.
Okay, let's do it.
Tom's ready.
We need to log over to my droid to get some gold. Be right back. Be right back. Be right back.
Okay, tell us when you're back, because you're first.
play 'em. If you want a little game.
Be right back.
There we go. I'll wait till he's back to start it then.
Who else is in my team again? Sammy Studio.
Sam and Amy.
Yeah.
I just need to restart my
Alright.
thing. So.
I need to get the drink.
Has the sockets thing been sorted now? Where like this?
PvP scaling is just gone now. It's just...
Oh right, so sockets are good again.
Yes.
Okay? Sammy, stay lad. Get some sockets in those pieces of gear.
They'll be aware of things that diminish, because stats diminish now when they get too high.
Okay.
Have you got your trinket, FMAA?
Almost.
Oh, I can see.
Go with honor, friend.
It's a big lady here.
I have. Good.
Cool. Right. Well, hopefully this works. Let's go. This looks
Okay.
very different from how it used to look. It's a bit janky.
Oh, so we can spectate the whole team?
Yes. I mean, it's a bit weird though, because it normally hides my add-ons, but it hasn't. I don't know why. And the bars are way bigger than they used to be. I haven't actually tested it yet. And the timer's not working. Great. It's going
That's
great.
30 seconds. 30 seconds for us.
Cool.
Okay.
Jump into your chats. Right, so we've got Warlock Mage, which was historically in the actual 8.3 season incredibly strong. Less so now, but but Frost Mage does a hell ton of damage, and so does Affliction, so it's still pretty scary. And then Ret Paladin DK is also pretty scary, so this is probably going to be a bit of a bloodbath here. Somebody's going to die pretty quickly, I would imagine. It might be Stu. I have a feeling they're just going to try kill Stu.
Yeah.
Game has started. The camera's not working. Come on, move.
Oh, he should be in stealth.
Can I get everybody
The
on screen?
druid.
Buster pushing in here. Oh. The insta-grip asphyxiate into a DR Hodge. Nice poly onto Luster there. Frost Mage popping his cooldowns. Radical getting dropped by the Paladin. Pops his defensives though. Is he gonna live? Nope, he's dead. And yep, that's the thing that happens against DK Ret Paladin. It's not updating my details properly.
I can't see anything.
Can you not?
No.
Is
Maybe
it,
I need to restart the stream.
maybe. Can everybody else see?
I can.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay, cool.
I can see as well. I can see it, but you're speaking before things are happening on the screen.
That is true. Yeah, you might need to mute Discord and watch the actual stream when it's in game. It's all a bit janky. And it's messed up my Zoom, apparently.
Okay, so who won?
So, guys being dudes won. Ret Paladin DK just absolutely minced the Affliction Warlock, even through his 40% damage reduction cooldown. I cannot check the data for that fight, it didn't reset properly. So I can't tell you who did lots of damage, but I'm going to guess it was Bitsy. I'm going to guess Bitsy hit somebody very hard and they died. So, Getting a bit excited, Steve?
Me?
Yeah.
Making dinner.
Ah, right.
It looks pretty damn good.
Greetings.
How do I exit the spectator mode?
Shift space and leave the arena.
Oh, some of you are actually jumping into spectator through that. I don't know how do you do that.
I think because we're in a team.
Ah, it's because you're in my team.
Yeah.
Right, okay, that makes sense. Go.
Yeah.
Looks like they've decided to ditch the mage. Not sure what for. Is it DK? It is indeed Death Knight. Looks like we're ready now. Let's go. Going into Tolvaron Arena, which is the biggest arena out of all of them. And it has 3 massive pillars in it. So usually this is the best map for double caster, although they did forgo that to jump into 1 melee, 1 caster. That work? If I could open the VOD midway through like a proper professional, I would go through part of the game and say what went wrong, but I'm not that organised and I don't know how to do it. Ah, FMAA was coming to buy his trinket. That's what we're waiting for. Cool. Hopefully it works this time. There we go. Oh God, the spectator mode's so ugly now compared to how it used to look. This is probably a better way of doing it actually. I'm really high up. And because the add-on's not working, I've no idea when the game's going to start. The DK gives them quite a lot more defensives against the Rep Power DK, which is majoritively magic damage. So if FMAA manages to press his anti-magic zone at the right time on the person they're trying to kill, that should maybe save them from dying. The same again, they basically need to leverage the large map to kind of pull Worcester and Bitsy too far away from Snig on his healer, just to kind of get him out of range or get him out of position because they have to follow. And Radical just needs to put out as much damage as possible with his disgusting affliction damage. Bit of neutral game. Not much going on. But here we go. Decent position. Oh, he gets gripped into double stun. Radical pops his cooldown straight away to keep his defences up. Snig pushing in for Cyclones on the healer. Radical Gates following him. Firing his darts, but he's just dying because Rep Paladin's disgusting and he's dead. Yeah, unfortunately that's the abuse of the Crying Bear is a very good Resto Druid, and Stu is slightly out of his depth and just got a bit abused there in the corner. Some spam Cyclones. Unfortunately, that's the strength of Rep Power DK, is the Rep Power. I can see the damage breakdown. I actually reset it this time, and from the damage breakdown we can see that actually looks like Worcester is killing people just with lots of random things. And
They
Bitsy's,
both do so much damage.
Bitsy's not
Well.
actually hitting that hard.
Well.
Still, kind of deletes people.
Well, that went great.
Yeah, that was.
I have no words.
Snake managed to kind of back you in a corner and keep you in a cyclone there, didn't he?
Yep.
Bit scary.
Right, guys.
Right. Yeah. Generally for your team there, Stu, FMAA and Radical basically just have to... Well, Radical's getting trained by 2 melee, which is pretty difficult to deal with. But he did gate and get him some distance, but then he also did pull himself kind of like out of range from you. The main thing there is FMAA basically needs to anti-magic zone on top of the person they're trying to kill, because they're both doing quite a lot of magic damage. I think if I bring up the details, that's magic, magic, so
Fuck.
most of that.
Yeah, I have Necrotic Aura as well, which increases magic damage.
Yeah, and all this is magic, basically. So that'd reduce the damage by a ton, and then also he basically has to use his Death Grip in his interrupts, and also, I don't think does Affliction Warlock get an interrupt with the iPet Radical? I don't know.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, right, yeah. You basically just have to make sure you're stopping the enemy healer from keeping the Cyclones rolling onto Stu.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is pretty hard to do when you're dying in like 0.1 second. I understand that.
I'm just so high.
I was trying to heal, honestly.
Yeah,
It just wasn't happening.
it's really hard at the moment. Rep Paladin does so much damage. Like you,
I want to do all of my fucking
It's
board.
almost burst.
yeah,
Yeah, we're pretty bursty team, to be honest. Like, it's if you can survive like the first like 30 seconds, you tend to be alright. Yeah.
And then the tip for Worcester bit is don't stun the same person every game. At the same
We always
time.
do that, man. We always do it.
You literally just grip, Hodge asphyxiate the same person.
Yep.
So that happens. But cool, right?
Right.
So massive
What's game
drop-off.
2?
First team. So game 2, we'll just do the 2 teams that have not played. So that's my team versus Steve's team.
Cool.
Hey!
You're just gonna have to watch it from my perspective. I will jump into the other chat with my team, and then you'll just have to watch me play.
Right.
Which could be interesting. You'll get to see my gross PvP UI in action. Somebody else might have to commentate.
Is Amy here?
Wait, was he commentating? Like, properly commentating?
I was kind of
Yeah.
commentating, but it was quite hard to commentate when somebody died, like, in 3 seconds. I said, like, 4 things, and then the game ended, and I was like, nice. So I also don't know when the game's going to start, because the timer doesn't work on the spectator
Oh,
mode.
doesn't it?
So I'm just kind of like, you all just run out. I'm like, oh, we're going. I tried to give some vague explanations of what was supposed to happen, but then somebody died, and I was like, okay, never mind. Right, I'm going to jump in the other chat now, so
Right.
I'm not sure.
hello, team.
Yeah, hello.
we are against Rep Palace Shadow Priest Resto Druid.
Oh.
So this could be very scary. I'm not sure how good any of them are. Amy's a decent-ish healer, but we might be able to just randomly kill
You
her
know
at
you
some point.
can. They're hearing you on.
Yeah. I know. Yes. Oh, I think it's just war game. First game is Nagrand.
The Shadow Priest.
Steve. Never mind. I think Amy just went off. She probably logged off after I said she might die. And then everybody heard her. Yeah, I'd probably just save the root beam for the paladin. Not got much, and I don't know if you want to run heart as well. I don't know.
I can. I set up my bars alright, but
You could just heart bear farm in case they go you, but I don't know who they're gonna go. Really, I couldn't tell.
let's go with standard setup for the first game, maybe.
Yeah.
And
If
then
we can
we
go
will
standard and then we change. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do more team chat, but now I'm self-conscious because everybody keeps telling me everybody can hear me.
Yeah.
I should just talk anyway, but now I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to say anything. To be fair, if Amy sometimes randomly runs in really aggressively. So maybe because she's not played in a while, she'll do that, and then we'll kill her. But now I've said that, she won't do it. If you do see a druid very close to you, though, kill it, though. I think is the...
Yeah.
Other than that, I think we just have to, between us, heal whoever's dying to the Rep Paladin. And hope they don't.
Too light probably, but yeah.
I mean, it's got like a couple. It's supposed to have a minute delay, but apparently I'm not allowed to do that for some reason because YouTube's strange. But there is a slight delay, so it will like the pre-game chat they'll hear, and it'll be good. But
inside
the game it'd be confusing because we'd be saying things after we've done them.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't be really of much help. God damn it. Nice. We got a nice message in the chat. Oh, okay. Now I'm gonna get banned.
Now it's mixed, yeah.
Poor Bitsy. That's because you hodged the same person that Worcester asphyxiated. If only you were better at threes. Yeah, there you go. Unfortunately, Amy was not very prepared for this because she didn't think she was playing, so we're just waiting for her to sort out some add-ons, I think. Not
Yeah,
sure.
it probably requires some updates.
Yeah, probably.
Be right back then.
Fair enough.
And I'm back.
Nice. My damage meter's broke, and it thinks Worcester last game did 543k DPS, when in fact he only did 54.3k damage.
Oh,
So,
it's weird.
So Details is not picking up on that damage very well. It picks up the actual damage they do, but not in...
A spectator, yeah.
yeah.
Spectator fucked up all my settings.
It's weird, yeah, it messes your zoom in, doesn't it?
And not only that, it sets enemy bars on, which I didn't have it.
Does it? I mean, does it turn friendly bars on? No, it's not turning my friendly bars on. That's good.
It did for me.
Oh, did
Every
it?
time.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's fine.
No, it's fine. I have a shortcut.
I'd probably just have to invite you after next time so you don't... I mean, I guess it's cool to be in the spectator thing though.
If you know how to navigate it, I
don't.
I
don't
thought you
either.
could do it with a mouse.
Yeah, same.
Like,
it just doesn't move, does it?
no, it does. If you click the middle button, it just
the middle
zooms
one.
in, but it zooms
right.
in to the floor, and I was like, great. Now what do I do?
Nice. Yeah, I mean, it uses WASD, but it rotates really slowly.
And only to certain points.
Oh, it's probably because I don't have keyboard turn bound. I never thought of that.
I used arrows, but it only turns to a certain point, and
Ah,
only like.
I just brought it really high up, so it looked down on everybody, and then just did it from there. Okay, they're ready. Cool. That's Steve. Start walking. I don't think we get the... No, there we go. Let's go.
Phew.
I'm just gonna get the shadow damage.
Yeah, can do. God, red paladins are so scary. Okay, let's have a look.
Maybe he won't do that much damage. Oh,
We can hope. I don't know. We can always hope. I think, yeah, probably if he runs straight in, we'll just try to get the ret pally.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't really know. I guess we'll just play and see what happens. Save beam for the pally if root beam for the pally. If he runs around the corner, you might be able to just kill him. You can just use the beam when he's on half HP, just to hopefully stop him from bubbling.
Okay.
Although I think you can actually bubble in it. I can never remember.
I could do them both now, probably.
It's not the healer though, is it? Healer's
Yeah,
still...
I don't know.
Okay, Amy bash me. Nice. Try to get him to line of sight Amy here. And I'll just do as much damage as I can. He's line of sighted here. I'm gonna swap Amy, she's right on top of us. Oh no, she's marked off again. How we could die? Or we could at least...
Ah, done.
Come on Amy, because she's in deep. She's running off.
Cloning her.
Nice, good stuff. I do some damage. I'm in trouble again. I'm always in trouble. There's a Ret Paladin on the other team. Just gonna hex Jim to get some damage off. Or some reduced damage on myself. Nice, he died. Cool. Cool
Yes.
stuff. Played that decently. I played pretty badly, but never mind.
Oh, they saw the kill now. So there is a bit of...
Yay, my first kill.
Nice.
Good stuff. Nice damage, by the way.
Thank you.
Nice healing also. Jim did so much. Steve did so much damage.
Yeah,
Oof.
that I was thinking he has the best DPS gear out of them. That's why I wanted the Shadow Aura.
Yeah, the 1.7, like even with Shadow Arrow, 1.7k Devouring Plague crits. Ooh,
Yeah.
Scary stuff.
How do I turn friendly bars off its interface? Because
It's Shift V for me. Normal V turns the enemy and Shift V turns the friendly.
If you want to do it through the interface, it's interface names, and I think it's the friendly. Yeah, Shift V for me as well. It's friendly players in that tab.
nice.
Nice map. Okay, cool. I'll give them the map I think they should probably pick, which is where is it? Can't find it. Dalaran. Blindness at the top. Let's go.
Wow.
I feel good now. We've got a win up. I don't feel so much pressure. Good job keeping me alive though, because Jesus, I take so much damage from Ret Pallies and stuff. I did a fair amount of healing myself though. Nice. Oh, he got Right Shift. I didn't see Sam bubble on his rep. Did we get that quite early?
Either. Had to, but
I don't remember him doing it.
yeah, same.
I should probably get on my alpaca. Oh.
Yeah, I will stay as cat. So.
Yeah, you need to be in. That's the only one. We've got an organised team mount, but you have to be in stealth anyway.
Pity that I cannot share my alpaca with Flav.
Yeah.
But the camel is
Camel fits. as
suited.
well.
Yeah.
Which camel is that? Is that the one from good old Oldham rep?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jim's using his Storms trinket. Okay, got bashed in the opener. I'm gonna try ground the follow-up podge. I'm gonna kite Steve. I'm just gonna go Amy because she's right on top of me. Maybe Sam a bit. Beam Sam now. Nice. I'm gonna die. Ah! I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna run. Sam bubble defensive. I'm still gonna die. My bad, I blind you. That's my bad. Sam and heal. You can dispel Hodge, by the way. Nice, keeping me up. Good stuff. Right. Sam's wearing dress. That's -1 point. But it's alright, it didn't kill me, so I'm not that mad. Kill Sam through Amy's tree farm? Question mark? No, that's livestock. Give them a stand a bit.
While she's a tree, it will be hard.
Yeah. Just kind of back off and try and keep yourself topped. I don't have a granite. I'm gonna just hex Sam actually. Just go Amy. She's right on top of everybody and bombs dropped.
Exactly.
I'll try kick if I can. She's just gonna die in this hodge. Nice hodge,
Nice.
by the way. But you might die. I'm healing you. I'm out of mana. Nice. Ooh. Almost solar beam the dispersion.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can. There's certain abilities that even though they're spells, that you just can't. That you can just cast in a.
The roots didn't work for him.
Yeah.
Probably because of the
Dispersion.
buff. Yeah.
Maybe dispersion before you did it then. Good timing though.
Yeah, he did before. We are not bad actually.
No, did a good job keeping me up.
Well, they were not focusing me at all.
That's good.
Like I got
Yeah, you
three,
did. You did a lot of heals. Yeah.
feared 3 times, and 2 of them was because I dispelled something from Shadow Priest, and it feared me.
Yeah. Whoa, 2k Divine Plague tick crit. That's
Who was cloned by Amy? Because I saw her cloning like 3 times or so, but it wasn't me.
Me.
Oh, okay.
Like 2 times. Okay, maybe I got a lot more.
Got some big star surges. Anyway,
Yeah.
nice, good stuff. Let's get back into the general now.
Sure.
Tell you now.
It was a pretty close game.
I saw the cheeky dress.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
I saw that cheeky dress. I didn't see it the first game, but it didn't kill me, so I'm not that mad.
Who got? Oh,
it's okay.
You were dressed.
I think it was Sam.
Yeah. I don't know if we told him beforehand,
No,
to be
yeah.
fair, but it's fine. It's fine.
It doesn't matter. I mean, I assumed some people would probably have it still on in the first set of games.
As long as you've not got the mythic version, it's probably fine.
We didn't do too bad for saying that we'd never played as a team before.
Yeah,
No, you did pretty good. You did good.
You almost killed me. A lot.
We did. We were going, kill him!
I imagine you were so excited.
Nearly like full health again.
so close.
Just
Oh well.
Me running scared around the boxes even with all my cooldowns.
Yeah. I was literally like chasing him. I was like, he's fucking line of sight at me. I was like running around the box.
I'm not
Oh
gonna lie,
god.
You are that highest damage shadow piece I've ever seen.
Right, thank you.
That 2k devouring plague tick, like what is that? That's disgusting.
I just got fat gear. That's all.
Yeah. It's,
Sammy did a good kite around some boxes as well when he was in trouble for a bit. That was pretty pro.
Yeah, the reason it didn't die is the spine cleaved my dogs, I think. Yeah, I think the spine cleaved my dogs. So it's only. How much did it hit me for? It only hit me for 900.
Oh, that's good.
So,
lucky.
Yeah, that is one of its downfalls. If it had not, I'd have probably died there actually. If it had hit me for like 5k.
What's game 3?
Game 3 is either it's two of the teams that have played against each other, have not played against each other, playing against each other. So we'll pick not my team. So it's either Steve, Radical, or Snake's team playing against each other. Like
I know I'd rather play against, but you know.
Okay, we'll give you a rest, and I'll do the second game into Snake's team.
Yeah.
Kill me even more.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
We'll do Steve into Radical's team. Although it looks like Radical's still in the chat, but he's offline.
Who's Pony Arm?
I think that's FMA.
Yeah.
Oh, it's yeah. Get back in here.
Okay, so what team are we doing? Which match now?
Steve's team. We're not doing it in any order of any tables, by the way. I'm just gonna after these games are played. I'm just gonna
playoff.
I'm just gonna fill in the tables after from the VOD, figure out who's played who, and just fill it in. Because I think what's it? Vanished.
This is so fun though, by the way. I played 2 games, lost both, and I'm fucking loving it.
It is fun. It is fun. I mean, I wish my production was a bit better because I've got people having to like mute Discord and then mute the stream.
Ah, it's fine, dude. It's fine.
I think the best way in future to do it is if we nominate somebody who's like a spectator to do the stream, so they can always have like the really good UI. Because I saw it on Tim Tam's stream on delay, and like it's fucking quality, the production value when like you're spectating.
Yeah, it's pretty good on the spectate. You can see when everybody's used the cooldowns and it like flashes up. It's good. Yeah. It's a bit weird though, 'cause, like it holds some. It's different how it used to be. The kind of like the unit frames for each team are like massive compared to what they were in the previous patch. I don't know why they've changed it. But then it's also keeping some of my add-ons showing, which is not great. I wonder if I can change that a bit. I get this to not.
How do you move around the camera? Is it like just being on a mount?
It's like WASD, but it doesn't turn very well. So you have to turn it as you move in and out. It's got like some weird like cinematic setting on it, so you can't just turn it on the spot. You have to like move up and turn, or move down and turn.
That's mad.
So it kind of just like rotates up and down. It's a bit weird. So I've just kind of I'm gonna just put it right at the top and just look down. I think that's the easiest way.
Is there a way, if you're not in it, how do we set it up? Like, cause
there's
you invited us.
there's an add-on that does it. So
Okay.
the person that's not in it, I'll just have to tell them how to use the add-on. It's pretty easy. You just need to have people added on battle tag. It just brings up a box. You put the person you want to play against, which team you want, the leader of each team in the box, and then it just goes.
Oh, nice. Alright, should we jump back into our retrospective channels?
Yes, you can do. And tell me
Cool.
in guild chat when both are ready.
Yeah.
And I'll queue you up.
Who's playing, by the way?
It's Steve's team, which is Steam, Amy, and Sam, versus Radical, which is Radical, FMA, and Stu.
Oh, right, okay.
Is Stu still here?
Good
luck,
Yeah,
Stu.
well, I should probably switch to my character then.
Good luck, guys.
Kill me.
No, you want them to not kill you, Stu.
No. IRL.
You got this, I believe.
Go triple DPS.
Yeah.
Just go tank.
Yeah, go balance, Snake, for the next game. Just
Don't do that, please. That'd be even worse.
Would it? Okay.
Well, no, I mean it would be like Rep Fowler, DK, and 2-star surges just deleting somebody. Like they would just instantly die.
Yeah.
Like you're literally deleting Radical through 40% damage reduction.
Yeah.
And like he's just falling over. Like can't even do
Pet-
anything.
Pets be like that, man. Pets and wings.
Yeah.
That's what we should have called the team. Pets and wings.
You mean Hodge asphyxiate?
I was opting for the special crusade.
The special crusade. Is that because you're crusading against special people, or you are special?
That's for you to decide.
Fair enough.
What item level is 79? The equivalent of. It's not good, is it?
No.
That's like 408 or something random.
No. Fuck that. It's pretty sucky that it only tells me like the whenever you get an applicant through to the guild, it only tells you their eye level and nothing else about them.
Right, I think you can make an extra note, can't you? When you
No, as in like, no, yeah, you
Oh,
can, but
right,
nobody
it doesn't
ever
say
does.
anything, Yeah,
Yeah, nobody ever does.
looks like we're ready to go. We'll update the team things. Boom. Yeah, if anybody's thinking about changing character, I would suggest going Rep Paladin. It's very good. Oh, I'm very.
That's the easy way out.
I'm just trying to get the camera to go up, but it doesn't want to. Come on. Oh, come on. No, okay, it doesn't want to do it this game.
Who have we got in this game? I think this is pretty even, honestly.
Yes, we've got Stu, FMA, and Radical. There's DK Affliction Lock, which is pretty scary. I'll have to admit.
Yeah, it is. Ret
well,
Shadow as well, though, because
yeah,
Steve's got pomp.
I mean, I would say that Shadow Ret's probably scarier in the start of the game. Kind of like once you once you survive that first bit of wings from the ret, then you've kind of got a bit more space to actually play the game. Which is what like Radical needs to live past wings to actually start dotting everybody up and getting that ridiculous DPS out.
Yeah, he needs to be a bit more cautious behind pillars because like.
Yeah, you just gripped him in, and that was.
It was very easy to grip and isolate from Stu.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, well, it looks like they're doing that this time. FMA is. Oh, he looked like he was making a go, but backed off a bit. In fact, here FMA really needs to get his dots on somebody on their team because even if Amy wants to go in stealth, it'll pull her out because it'll spread to her. Though she's split now, so not the best.
I mean, something to do if they're being like super conservative and trying to hide is you could just like try and pop them out with an A-bomb on one side and you go the other way. That tends to be what I do to get around pillars.
Radical's going to get stunned here, and I think they're going to go in maybe. Nope, she's going straight over to Stu. That's going to be a clone there. Yeah, full clone. I would probably just drink. Oh, then again, because of the amount of time she spent getting that bash.
Oh,
clone,
Amy on the bash.
Amy's behind now.
Oh, and the clone. Amy's got the clone. Steve is
going in bear form, doing extra damage.
Oh man, I'm into this.
This is a. They're going for it this game. Radicals. Ooh, we got a life swap there on Sam. Amy's managed to top her team.
Oh, Steve might die. Steve might die if they switch. Oh no.
No, he's topped. FMA's taking damage now. He needs to AMS. Oh no. Oh, he seems to be alright. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna lie. The health bars are so big. I didn't even see Radical's health bar.
Steve's popped his cooldown and pumped. Oh.
Jesus.
Ooh, that was so close.
Look at Steve's damage.
Steve's damage is. I don't think I reset it from last game, so that's 2 games.
Nah. Whenever he his cooldown popped off, mate, and then the other those two just dropped.
Yeah.
Like they were fine. His cooldown went up, and immediately they're just dead.
Yeah.
Like he's just got retard gear, man. And it's fucking stupid.
I think he's running double. I'm assuming he's running double trinket as well because he's a.
I'm running double trinkets to be honest. Like.
I need to. Well, okay, it's including my damage, but that was his damage there for that actual arena. When it eventually gets on your screen, he did a ton. I mean, my and Avi's damage is still there from the previous game, but then that's actually Sam's damage in the same game. So he literally did 100k more damage than the next highest DPS. Then again, it's not picked up.
They're a bit buggy, the meters.
Yeah, it didn't pick up. So that's Radical's damage there. So he did 80k. I think it's probably closer than that. I'm assuming Jim's damage is probably about half that. So it's about.
Do you get the recap at the end where it says your damage?
I have no idea. I can't remember.
Because that's always pretty accurate.
You do in game, yeah. I mean, the details used to pick this up well before 9.0. It's just broken again in pre-patch. Cool. Map choice here is quite even.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's that guy that's boosting arena rating.
Oh, in chat, yeah.
He's
literally boosting 150 rating higher than the point where you can't even lose any rating. Like, you can't lose rating, for like months now. You can't lose rating below 1,400. So you just
don't tell any of the new players that. He's going to lose all his business.
Okay, let's go for one we've not had yet. We'll go for Ashmane's Fall, because that's probably pretty neutral. It's fairly even, the maps they want. If DK was slightly more mobile than Ret, but they're both kind of similar, I would probably go for a slightly bigger map. Because we're picking on the side of Radical's team here because they lost. Probably go for a slightly bigger map if it was, say, I don't know, some like a faster melee than DK. So like you were faster than the Ret Paladin. But because it's quite even, it's quite unfortunate because they can't really pick a map that suits them. Because it's a very even match in terms of the caster and the melee. They're both quite slow melee, so They both want like a small to mid-sized map. I'm apparently leaving the arena now. See you later, guys. My camera's leaving the arena. No, I would like to go back in, please. Can I go back in? There we go. Oh, it's stuck. It's stuck. Okay, you're just gonna have to watch it from here because the camera's stuck. I'm just stuck on a column. Okay, so Amy played really aggressive into Stu last round. And I would like to see Radical kind of sit back closer to Stu. And if Amy does the same thing, he needs to interrupt the clone after the bash and then just spam fear Amy. And then Amy will be really behind on damage, because while he's doing that, he can just get his dots up on the Pala. And FMA kind of just wants to push in a bit, but not too far that he's kind of getting too far out of range of Radical. Because Radical basically just wants to spam fear on people to stop them from doing damage, while also just killing people with dots.
Well, Steve's going for it.
Steve's going for it. He got horrified and bashed at the same time. They get the clone off on him, and that's that. Radical's gated completely ages away from Stu, so that might just be the end of it. Yep. Yeah, it's pretty. Ret Pala makes this really hard to play against because they just do so much damage, like instantly.
Oof.
Like, did Steve even pop his cooldowns? Did he? Still
yeah, I think he did. I think he got him off pretty early.
Did he? I don't know what the Shadow Priest cooldown looks like, but it looks like he used.
It only shows Shadow Fiend. It doesn't show.
Void Farm. Isn't
Void
Void
gives it
Farm
the glow.
Isn't Void Farm this furthest right one?
So before you flame me here,
I'm not even sure.
the idea, the intent I had,
right,
was I go and cyclone Amy, so we can I cyclone Steve so we can tunnel on Amy, but then Amy just bashed me and I went and cried.
I can tell you now, but while the game was waiting to start, I explained what your team needed to do to kind of like let you get through that first bit of wings that's the scariest. I can say it now if you want, or you can just watch the game. But basically, Amy, like last game, she ran in.
So she knows what to do to you.
Yeah.
She knows what to do.
Yeah, but I do want to hear it.
Yeah, so basically, last game, you can assume Amy probably wants to try and do the same thing. So last game, she just ran in and bash cloned you.
Yeah.
So Radical basically wants to stand as close to you, well, not like on you, but he needs to stand in line of sight and fairly close to you. And as soon as she bashes you, he needs to make sure he kicks that Cyclone and then just fear spams Amy. And while he's fear spamming Amy, you need to make sure that FMAA doesn't die. But in that time, while he's fear spamming Amy into, like, it'll probably just run her right into the back corner of the map. Is you can just apply all your dots to everybody and do as much damage as possible to put Amy really behind there. That's kind of Locke's job, is to kind of babysit the healer, and any time the enemy healer or a DPS comes to be really aggressive, he just fears them away while just doing his damage passively.
But anything I could have done better well, I think the first one is actually better to. Well, the second one was just a
one mistake and then you die because it's against a Ret Paladin. Yeah. Generally, as healer, you want to just not be in the fight. If you can avoid being in the fight, you're actually better off. So, although like Amy runs into bash clone you, but against somebody that knows what they're doing, that's really easily countered and put her. Even in that first game, it put her really behind right at the start. She got the bash clone, but both of Steve and Sam were on like half HP, and the enemy team were full. So it's kind of like it was good, and you didn't trinket it, so it didn't force a trinket, but it forced defensive cooldowns. But it did put her behind, and then she had to like scramble to get back up on them. Like her team full, but then Steve popped his cooldown and everybody died, so it kind of worked out. But generally, the healer wants to just not be in the combat unless they need to do something very importantly. They just want to be as far away as possible and just keeping people healed, and just avoiding getting put into CC or avoiding people just running at them and killing them. I don't know if we said at any point, but like our team's thing is if a healer comes near us, we're probably going to kill it, because it's just the best way to do things. You want to punish any healer that tries to come in and actually use their abilities to do stuff, because it's just the best way of doing it. Puts them really behind as well. Right, we can go into the next game, which is us versus my team versus guys being dudes, and then we can probably call it.
Oh, that might actually be fun.
I might just die instantly. I feel like Sneaky's just going to tell his team to kill me, because I die very quickly. So this might hurt a lot. So this be enjoyable for everybody watching me die.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll jump into the team chats now. So unfortunately for us again, it's another resto druid.
Yes.
So
and lots of damage.
Lots of damage. Yeah. Trying to think, like bit of a game plan. I think generally you want to play like you did, like he even explained. You should probably play against resto druids. Just be aggressive and go for the clones like you were. Because hopefully I've baited them to go me now by saying they should go me. So if they go, I mean, I will just straight up die probably, which isn't great. But if I don't, they might just leave you alone. And unless Snake calls for them to swap onto you, you can just run and abuse him and just keep him in clones and stop him from healing while you do your damage. So hopefully that works. Generally, I just need to not die in the open. I really don't know how we apply that. It could be very scary.
I mean, they popped their cooldowns at start.
Yeah, they will pop the cooldowns. I could probably, yeah. If I can, actually, I might just bait and ground the Death Grip Asphyxiate Hodge all at once, and then just run away, if I can. If I get really lucky.
But just forgo the root beam and try to root them.
Yeah,
I
would actually. That's a good idea. I think again though, saving the beam for the Rep Paladin is really good. Even if just root beaming him while he's in his cooldowns, because that just stops him from pressing any buttons. He can't kill people. So that could be good. I wish it was slightly bigger, so like when he stunned me, you could just put it on me and it meant he couldn't attack me, but it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, it's limited range.
Yeah. Imagine if it was just massive. That'd be ridiculous. I'm taking mostly defensive stuff here where I can.
I've taken the blind.
I think that's a good idea, yeah. Like we explained. If we can force them to trinket, and then you blind them, that is going to be massive at reducing their damage, especially if we get a root beam off that as well, because then it's just basically all the Rep Palad's cooldowns are gone, so... That'll be scary. Let's go. I'm going to try and ground the grip, at least. Wait a second, try and bait it there. It says Worcester's got 0 HP on my unit. Oh no, it's back to having HP again. I think they want to pillar grip me, I think they're just going to wait at the pillar and try and grip me in. Poggers, grounded the grip. Pet stun me, so I'm okay for the Hodgel DR. Yeah, going on me. I'm just kiting if I can. Oh god, I can't.
I root beam Tommy, buddy.
Oh, nice. Move into the middle. I'm just moving into the middle of the map because that's where we've got space. Okay, I'm running back now. Nice. I'll hex Worcester off, and we'll go bit for a bit. That's funny. Bit for a bit. Nice hot. Yeah. Keeping my distance still. They're really far away from the healer here, though I might just die. Capstone on me. Huge damage here. I got hodged. Grounded late. Just gonna kill Worcester's pet. Got it. See if he resummons it. Go in there, healer. Huge damage here. Nice. Might kill him.
I'm stunned.
Killed him.
Yes,
Killed him.
nice.
Woo! Good swap. I'll hex.
I will just turn.
Yeah.
He swapped from me.
Well, I was going to ground there as well. I would have got this fixed. Slightly late on that. Nice Hodge timing, by the way, Fluv. You've been very good at doing that so far. I literally say I'm going to go somewhere.
I forgot to use it.
There's the Hodge. That was good.
Yeah.
Nice.
I forget to use it in on the start of the game, and then I just use it at the earliest proper moment. Like, if an opportunity appears, I'm using it.
Apparently I'm Jamaican. You want to choose map? A terrible accent.
We did really good, right?
Yeah, we did great. Go team. That was a brilliant swap. I didn't even I hadn't even had to say it. You were on him already, basically. He's probably mad at that, I can tell you. Down on Sewers. Yeah, that's a good choice for them. Okay, this is going to be scary because this is basically the smallest map in the game. Dollar and Sewers.
I'm wondering if they won't swap to me now, because they were just cloning me from time to time and they attacked you.
Yeah. Not sure. Not sure.
We'll
I think
see.
they'll still try and attack me. I am a lot easier to kill than you are. But like
Yeah,
you say,
that's
them hitting you really really stops you from playing. But then again, I can cast hexes.
Yeah, that's true.
Not very often, but I can cast them.
They really were not focusing me. I didn't even use bubble.
Yeah, it's good. That's what we want.
This camera is very nice, actually.
Yeah, it's nice. Oh, it moved my pet. It moved my. Why is the game not started? Oh, I thought there was a timer on the screen. I'm blind. It moved my alpaca. But then again, I usually run out in Ghost Wolf anyway, so it's not. There we go. I'm on my alpaca now. Okay, here's the timer. I was derping for a second, and I thought the timer had counted down. I'm like, why isn't the gate open? Okay, hopefully same again. Just keep me alive. Keep me alive is the play. I'm gonna drop a Wind Fury Tome here. It's not where I wanted it, actually. But I can regen the mana from it because we're out of combat. Looks like they're going you this time. I'm gonna hex. I'm gonna hex Bitsy. You might have to have solo beam Bitsy off. God, you're both dying.
She's bubbled.
Nice.
She is bubbled.
I got stunned, so I can't off heal. I'm gonna think I'm gonna get cloned off this. Yeah, I don't have trinket because I racialed. Yeah, I think you're dead here.
Armed.
Oh, I got cloned again. Oh, you're dead. Yeah. Yeah.
Choose a really big map.
Yeah, we're gonna choose a big map. Don't worry about that. We're going straight to Telveron. Yeah, that was scary. I think the go from that is you guys need to try and not stack in the opener because I think it was just huge cleave damage that dropped you both to like 20%.
It's like,
that was.
Where do you go in this arena?
Yeah, well, that's why they picked it because it's the smallest one. Like yeah, if we run out into the middle, they're just gonna go as in the middle, and they just ran straight in. That's good stuff. Yeah, look at Bits damage there. Jesus, Divine Storm just chunking people. Okay, cool. Alvaron Arena. The first game of the night that's gone to the game 3. You know what I should do, really? I should swap to Elemental here. Because Elemental Boom Kim, like, really hard counters double melee. Like, hugely, but I'm not going to do that. Because I think I'm like, slightly against the spirit. Apparently you're getting shit talked, have you? Okay, so this arena's a bit better for us. We should hopefully not. Yeah, just try not to stack when they decide to go somebody.
Yeah.
Bitsy was smart to just use Divine Storm there over Templar's Verdict and just get a huge amount of cleave damage out. I need to reapply my buffs, otherwise they don't work, because the game's good.
They're going.
Just run the other way. You're going to the corner. That's the worst place to go. I got bashed. Oh, wet! The camera turned around. I got baited.
They're both rooted.
Oh!
Yeah,
Come on, Flav.
You should have ran out, not to the corner.
No, I was spamming my divine shield and it didn't work.
Not sure why. Yeah, running into the corner was like the worst thing you could have done there.
I got grip back, but
yeah.
Why wasn't my fucking divine shield working?
That was really bad.
That was really bad.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happens. Double melee usually just train healers and kill them very quickly, so... You got stuck in the corner and abused. How'd you feel?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just unfortunate positioning. It's good of them.
I know.
Was to learn to not insta-grip after I grounded the first game, so... Nice, okay, let's come back into general. Ooh.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
That was
You just abused Flav in a corner. That was very rude.
You should just back Flav.
I don't know why my bubble was not popping. I was
Yeah,
spamming
that's
that
what we
button.
were wondering as well.
Yeah, I was expecting it.
No, I was like spam clicking it and it just didn't work.
Just keybind it next time.
Yeah, clicking.
I got baited by the cyclone as well because I was in the cyclone and I was in the bash and I went to trinket to interrupt the cyclone, but when I trinketed, it turned my character the other way around, so I couldn't interrupt the cyclone because I was facing the wrong way.
Yeah, I knew you were going to do that, and I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, like I was like, okay, what? So I just got stuck there, unfortunately. But yeah, that's unfortunate.
It was a good game though.
Yeah, yeah.
Wasn't?
I just sat there in a CC and then tried to heal a bit, and then that was it. That was my own fault, though.
That's welcome to my world.
Yeah, yeah. Now we know how it feels.
I got fucking deleted though.
Yeah, you did. You died so fast. Did you have any cooldowns for that when we swapped you in the first game?
Yeah, I would have had blasting, but I literally didn't even press it because I died.
Yeah. It was a pretty lucky swap. I didn't think we were going to kill you there.
She didn't swap on me for ages, so I was just like chilling and
Yeah,
then
yeah. You had
died.
You just died.
Are we doing the because there's one more round of games, so everybody's played everybody. Should we do that?
Yes, there is one more round. If everybody's up for it, we can do another one.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. Let's do a clean sweep.
So, wait, who hasn't played who here? I'm confused. Now.
We haven't played you.
Okay,
I've not played Amy.
And you've not played Steve's team. Okay, so who do you want to die quickly, Steve? Or do you want to get that over and done with? It is painful.
Yeah.
Nice.
We'll get it over and done with.
Right. Okay. Let's do it.
Jesus, your damage that game was.
I know. I pop off, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
It's like all pets, though.
Apparently,
And
you
virulent
lethal.
plague.
Did you go to Deathcom my grounded totem? Because apparently you lethal striked it as well.
Yeah, I did.
that totem got absolutely deleted. It's got 15 health and you hit it for
Was I the only one
1.9k.
hitting Was I the only one hitting Avelia?
Yeah, I wasn't on Avelia at all. I looked around
You
and,
literally
and
just
he was.
soloed thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got him. That game on Dalaran Sewers as well. The
Alright, who are we playing?
Spam. You asked
You're
playing.
playing
No, you're playing.
No, we're playing Worcester.
Oh, goody,
Yeah.
goody. This should be fun.
The joyous
We'll
part
just
of
get it over and done with as quickly as possible.
It's if you
Yeah.
survive the first like 30 seconds, you've got a chance. If not, it looks a bit.
No.
It's like the first 30 seconds you don't have a chance.
Yeah, because you're dead.
Because you're dead, yeah.
Right, okay. If you want to jump into your channels and tell me when you're
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Oof, that feels rough. Okay, it's a lot of damage. Worcester learned after the first time I grounded the grip in the first game. Grounded the grip in the opener, and then he just didn't do it any other opener, so learnt that one quick.
Yeah.
What's Steve's team again? It's Ret Pala vs Ret Pala though. I didn't think about that. Ret Pala DK, but there's a Ret Pala on the other team. So
Got no DK.
yeah, but no, yeah. Well, Shadow Priest is just as scary. They're gonna have to go. They're either gonna have to go on to Stu, who is still in the chat. Are you not playing? No, you're not playing. Are you? I can't remember whose team you're on. No, you're on the other team. It's
they're all
yeah,
they're all
the other
their
roster.
respective channels.
Yeah. Okay, let's go update the stuff. My Grand Arena, let's go. Yeah, so they could just go Amy, or we could see the Resto Druid duel between Snig and Amy.
Yeah, well, actually, really
Interesting.
looking forward to that one.
I feel like from the Shadow Priest Rets team, they really have to go Bitsy, because Worcester with an Magic Shell and AMZ, although you can use that to help Bitsy, is really going to reduce the damage they do. They do have Silence to kind of shut down a bit of Bitsy's burst. If they get him to trinket something, I don't know if is he human, Bitsy?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Bitsy's human, so he's running double trinket, so he can actually only trinket stuns. So if they get him into a
Cyclone?
if they get him into like full fear from Jim into a silence, after he's pressed his cooldowns, and he's really not doing much in those cooldowns. Get this to zoom out a bit here. Okay, let's see what's going on here. I'm pretty sure Worcester and Bitsy are just going to run straight in. Yeah, we've got the bomb already, which has brought Amy out of stealth. I think she managed to get a re-stealth there.
Wait, what? That's a thing?
Yeah.
As
Okay,
long
and
as
then
you
Sam
are
is just burning down straight away. Jim life swaps into Bubble. That is a communication error right there. He then had to dispersion. So Steve, I said Jim. I'm sorry. Steve's team's really behind now.
They're basically the same person.
Yeah,
don't worry
I
about
get
it.
it wrong all the time. They've got no defensives, but they've managed to kite away. But that's just made the opportunity for them to just open onto Amy there and just kill her outright. And I don't know what Jim died from. I couldn't see where he died. Yeah, he was on top of them actually. Yeah, that was unfortunate miscommunication between them there. They used all their defensive cooldowns in the wrong order basically. Did not go well. Life swap into Bubble is not what you want to do there. Because really they have that kind of like bit of free time after Sam bubbles, because you can't kill Steve because he has dispersion available, and Shadow Priests are just ridiculous. So the other option is going on to Amy. So if Amy manages to get her distance away, so they can't swap to a DK rat, not going to get across the map very quickly, then it kind of gives them the chance to try to go for a comeback. But the other team's got a ret also, so just bubble in, and then the same thing, the same kind of back and forth happens. So basically, whichever ret pala bubbles first is probably going to lose, I would imagine from this. Kind of want a big map. I don't know how big they want the map though. Update this. I'll pick for Steve's team. If you want.
Oh, wait, what are the options?
Oh, we got all of them. They want a bigger map because they have a caster. They kind of want to.
Mugambala is kind of big, right?
Mugambala is the worst map in the game.
I know that's why I'm
terrible. I mean, Tolvaron is like the extreme biggest map there is. In between is.
What about the Robodrome?
The Robodrome's pretty big. It's a bit weird on the line of sight.
Sorry, Blades Edge. The one I meant was Blades Edge Arena.
Blazes. I think they just want Tolvaron, to be fair, because it's the biggest. I mean, it's unfortunate, but this is kind of how PvP stuff goes. It's like one team, the team that wants the small maps wins, like loses the first round usually because Nagrand is actually a big map. I think it's the second biggest. So it's weird that they always start with that one, but it's kind of the most neutral with its layout because it's just 4 pillars. And usually, if the double melee loses, they're going to go to Dalaran Sewers because it's the smallest map. And if the casters lose, they're going to come to Tolvaron because it's the biggest map. And I am stuck in a wall again. There we go. The camera is so bad. The first time I got all the way up, like in the sky, to zoom down on everybody, but I can't seem to get that angle now. It gives me kind of limited movement. Like I can't go right anymore now. I'm stuck. I have to come back a bit.
Do you ever use Blessing of Sacrifice in arenas?
Yes. Yeah, it's a pretty strong cooldown. You can use it as a PvP talent that makes it 99% of the damage, but usually the paladin then has to bubble and do it to stop them from dying, because they would just die because they'd be taking basically all the damage. But yeah, Little Sack is used. It does split the damage, but usually if the paladin will do it if the paladin is safe. But Ret paladins have access to Blessing of Sacrifice now, so unlikely. Most people I usually target in the Ret Pala. And if somebody does go in while he's in bubble, he can just put Sack. If they go Sam has to bubble, and they go Steve or Amy, he can just put Sack on them, and they'll just be half in the damage basically. Actually, I can't see. Okay. So Worcester and Bit managed to get the enemy team in a corner again. And it's not looking good. I think Sam's had to bubble, but Steve's managed to not use his life swap disperse here. So if they do swap Amy, he can life swap disperse, and that they've kept that. Though I imagine they'll swap back onto Sam here, and they've really not done much damage. Then we've got full Horrify into Snig there. He manages to get out of that without any follow-up, and Sam is just absolutely getting chunked. Might see a life swap here. No, he clones. Snig clones, so we can't get a life swap, but Amy managed to top Sam. Bitsy's taking some damage. Amy's really dropping here. The AMZ from Worcester there really probably stopped Bitsy from dying or taking too much damage. We've got a Hodge and a Bash going out. Kind of evened out a bit, though Worcester's slightly low. Sam's managed to hold on. He does have a bop, which will kind of save him a bit, but not too much. Amy is dropping really fast. She's struggling to get away from Worcester there. They swap onto Sam. He's taking a lot of damage. Unfortunately, I can't get the camera over there. They're fighting in like the worst bit of the map. There we go, it's starting to move a bit now. Here we go, clone onto Steve, stopping some of his damage, though I don't know if he's popped his cooldowns, I can't tell, but Steve's still got all of his defensive cooldowns here. We've got a bop from Sam there, looks pretty preemptive, but that looks good because Amy's gone into a Cyclone, so it's probably saved him there maybe, but he's still dropping pretty low. Amy gets a bash off onto Snig, which was quite DR'd, but she manages to top Sam. Snig's team dropping quite low, especially on Snig's mana. He's low. Bits is probably going to have to bubble here, yeah. We've got an AMS over from Worcester as well, so they're kind of getting through some cooldowns. Amy's getting swapped here. She puts up the Thorns, but she doesn't have any defensive. She renewals. She's got a back skin, but she doesn't use it. She keeps it. She stays alive. Sam's dropping, and he's dead. Because they just swap targets and just have consistent damage. Though I have to say that game was much closer, and I have to applaud... Somebody's joined that's got the thing on very loud. I have to applaud Sam and Amy's coordination there. Sam bops himself at full health, which might seem strange, but Amy had just got hit by a full 6-second cyclone. And although a lot of the enemy team damage is magic, part of it is physical, so he did reduce quite a lot of damage on himself there, especially starting it at full HP. So that was really good of him. So I'm pretty impressed with that. Other than that, and I think this is even my team can learn from this, is on the larger maps, I think the team with the caster needs to push up into the middle of the map first a bit, or at least rotate around the map in a better way. Because a lot of the teams against this team, double melee, which is the only one we've seen, kind of just get the other team stuck in a corner. And the team with the caster really wants to leverage range here, so they want to move around the map and make use of it. Fighting in one corner of the map is kind of what's getting us all killed against this double melee. And also the fact that it do a load of damage.
We did better the second round.
Yeah, you did really well, actually. I thought you might get somebody down. You got a bubble.
Yeah.
You got a bubble from Bit. And most of Worcester's cooldowns. I don't think he icebound at any point, so... But no, you did good.
So, Snig's takeaway arrived, and he had to like go get his takeaway.
Even say that. It was just...
It was right at the end. It was right at the end, to be fair.
Yeah, I think the takeaway I was just saying then, not Dom's takeaway, the takeaway from the games, from that is against your double melee is even on the larger maps. I mean, my team did it as well, and I should know this, is we're not leveraging the large map enough, we're just getting stuck in a corner. So it doesn't matter that we're on a big map, because we're playing in an area that's basically smaller than Dalaran, which is the smallest map. So yeah, I think kind of like pushing in a bit, because if you've mounted all the way from your side of the start onto their pillar, you've made up the difference of the map already. It doesn't matter that the map's big; you've already made that space up. So I think the team that's got the caster that wants the large space needs to kind of like push up into the middle, get started on there. We'll use that term. I don't really know. Engaged. Probably the correct term. Engaged in the middle, and then they have more space to back off at least. The other thing is you're kind of supposed to rotate around the map. But yeah, I know everything's really hard to do and think about when you've got a repeller and a DK just slamming you in the face. I know it's basically like somebody was about to die. Like Amy almost died at the end, and then just managed to top herself, which was great. But then Sam just got deleted, and I was like, okay, that guy's dead now. But, which was unfortunate. I liked the bop from Sam when Amy was in the clone, because he did it at full life. And I feel like I know not a lot of your damage is physical, but some of it is, and I feel like he probably saved quite a lot of damage on himself there, bopping that early. So that was a good play. I don't know if you coordinated that between you, but it really seemed like you had.
Yeah, we said that. We were like, right, when she gets psyched in, we bot. No, I'm joking. We were just clowning. So.
It worked though. It was impressive. It seemed like you knew what you were doing with that buff. It was like right on the money. Remember that.
Yeah, for next time.
Yeah, got Harry in there, man. It was a good fight. It was a good game.
Yeah, it was a good game. Fortunate loss. We'll have to do some training against you. Every team's just gonna have to do like 10 games against you in the week before the next one. Though I mean we've all played you now, so you've only got Vanished team to play.
Yeah. So, if possible, can I get training?
Yes.
For Vanish's team. I don't care about any of you beating me. I just want to beat Vanish.
Well,
yeah, it's very important that Vanish goes 0-4 at the start.
If you want to speak to anybody, I'm sure Snig will help you out a bit.
I just want to be great.
Priorities.
I can help with general arena stuff, but I have no idea how to play Resto Druid at all. So.
No, me neither. So that would be.
Because he's always so proud about the shattering through, so I just want to be Grey. That's all I want.
Just one shot Grey before you even need to bubble, and then he never gets to shattering through yet.
Because he's just sitting there smug about it. I just want this.
To be fair, I have no idea I don't know what Vanish is playing, and I swear.
I think there are 2 sub rogues and a.
Yeah,
oh my god, that's so degenerate.
Well, the thing is, Sub's not even.
They're playing 2 rogues.
Sub's not even that good if you've not got your Drestagath. Like the crazy one-shot burst of Sub Rogue, not going to happen without a Drestagath.
Oh, you know what, guys? I just can't wait to watch it.
Sub Rogues die quite easily as well. They're kind of squishy. They don't use the cooldowns well, so it could just be that you just roll straight through them. know. They could play RMP. It'd be scary. Also, they think. I mean, Vanish doesn't like Demon Hunter after the nerfs, but Demon Hunter Warrior is still a solid comp.
Yeah, Holy Priest, I think, as a third one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty good comp if they go that. I mean,
so last game of the evening, because we've almost run out of all our things. Unfortunately, that'll mean Stu will have to jump into an arena again, despite his hatred for it. And don't do what Dom did, and don't come near us because we will kill you.
I am very much aware.
Even the snake figured that one out. You come near us, you just die. So, if Radical's team are ready, we will jump into our respective channels.
We need FMAA still.
Has he jumped onto an alt again?
Oh, no.
He's on. He's here. Cool.
Busy.
Cool, right, we'll jump in chats and then we'll fight each other. Let's go. Our team, come on. Hey, there you are.
Yes.
Okay, right. Who are we against? Radical's team. We could just be really mean and just even though he's probably going to keep his distance, just run straight at Stu. just run straight at him. I feel that it's slightly unfair though. Sorry. Radical's team. Nagrand Arena. Let's see. Start.
So Warlock, Death Knight, and Resta.
Yes.
Okay.
Warlock's probably the kill target here. Oh, he's gone Frost instead of Unholy. Questionable.
Why?
I'm not sure. Not sure. Unholy is really good. Frost's pretty good as well. They don't really have. They have a very awkward way of setting up. They can do because Frost wants to hit two people at the same time to do a lot of damage. They have a really they can do an awkward way of setting up because they can Death Grip and what's it called, Shadow Fury, the AoE stun the Warlock can cast. So if they time it well, the Death Knight can grip in and stun them both with the Shadow Fury and get some damage. But generally, if there is a Frost DK hitting one of us, don't stand next to that person. Otherwise, you're just going to give them lots of free damage. So if the Frost DK is hitting you, either move away from us or we'll move away from you. That will really reduce his damage here. But generally, we probably want to just stick to the lock and do as much damage as we can.
Root Beam who? Lock? Or?
I don't know. Maybe if we're taking a lot. The thing is, even if we root beam him, like if his dots are up, we're already dead. You could do the same thing we do with Pallies and root FMAA, DK.
Okay.
If we get to a point where we can kill him because his like line of sight is healer. If you root beam him, we won't be able to AMS or anything.
Okay.
Grip me. I'm just gonna kite it. Right. If he follows up here.
He doesn't.
No, he doesn't. That's smart of him. He's following in here. Right, so here'd be a time to just do ridiculous damage to him here. He's dead.
I pressed the root beam, but it didn't even cast because he was.
Didn't even matter. Oh, that's fair there.
There was no target anymore.
Stu running for his life. Stu, root beam on Stu. Shifted it. Oh no, I think we just broke it.
Yeah, probably.
Big Hodge. Stu using his tank abilities. Bash me. Full bash. That was unfortunate. FMAA got abused. I apologize. He probably feels really bad about that.
He melted like
instant. He did. I knew he was line of sight and thinking he was the other side, so I just descended and tied him for like non-crit 5k. So
saw him like 50 few percent. I hit a root beam and he was already dead, so it
yeah, it didn't even cast.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fairly hard for him there. If he goes around, we played it properly because it's kind of cheesy because we are kind of like, it's hard for him to go in on us because if he comes around the pillar, that happens. He swapped a mage here. I'll give them a big map then. Big map's not too bad for us, but it'll be scary for me if they play it properly, especially against a mage. But yeah, they kind of need to go up as a group, get in the middle of the map, kind of just like boxes in a bit, because if Radical's close, he can just get fears off on us to stop us from just deleting FMAA. If he ran when he came around the corner, if he knew that Stu was coming in like close by after, he could have just AMS'd and just eaten all that damage, and stayed alive, and just got like pressure from just backing us in a corner, because we got ourselves stuck in a corner there. It could have got scary.
Is he a Frost mage?
I think he played Frost last time he played, yeah.
Oh.
Which is actually very scary for us, especially because they're gonna be Tolveron, so big map. I'm wondering here if I even play Ascendance and just kind of like play for range. Let's go Stormkeeper Evan Spike. Not sure. Frostmade Affliction looks probably pretty good though. Not sure. I should kind of feel like I should go one of these. Not sure. Not sure. No, I guess if we're going lock out that mobile. I think we have to go Warlock, because I won't be able to stick to the Frost Mage enough.
I would be Mage then, right?
Yeah. Unless if we went Mage, you could try and beam him when he wants to block, and I'm pretty sure it stops it. Unless that's one of the things that I remember wrong and it doesn't. So I feel like if we all just push in here, because I need the extra room. I need to be in a bit closer. So we've kind of backed them in a corner here. If we can. Kind of want to kite away from Radical kite. That's a huge beam there. Might just kill him here. We outblock.
Yeah.
Oh god, I feel bad now. FMAA just not having a good day. I feel like I need to apologize after that. Ow. You hit him hard then at the end. I was going to hit him and then he just died in front of me.
Yeah, it might actually crit. Might have. Not sure. Because he had quite some HP.
Yeah. That was interesting.
Alright.
Hello.
It's good games.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad. The first one not so much, but the second one, because I was like, I didn't know if Solar Beam stopped mages from ice blocking.
And did it?
And it does.
Oh.
So
Solar Beam is silence. Basically.
So he root Solar Beamed him and then Flav hodged him, and he literally couldn't press ice block. And he was round the corner from Stu and Rad, so they couldn't even help peel for him. That was slightly.
That was my bad, yeah.
Yikes.
If you'd, I mean, it wasn't too bad. If you follow your team though, Stu and Radical had the right idea of the way they wanted to kite, because they were going round the arena. But I think that the only problem was you were just slightly on the wrong side of the corner. If you were slightly further over, Stu would have been able to see you and like put some defensives on you and heal you. But I didn't know if you could ice block while you're in a solar beam, and you can't. Turns out, because I think you can. I think powers can bubble in it, which is a bit unfair when you think about it, because that's it's also a spell. But yeah.
It's the light's final blessing.
Yeah, light's final blessing doesn't care about being stopped by another form of light.
Sure, Forging was trapped in an ice block, and he still got it.
That's true. That's true. Anyway.
And then he used that to destroy Frostmourne.
Yeah. But same thing again there. It was double caster, and I said it on the way, and like I'm even learning from this, because it's just playing lots of games and actually kind of thinking about it. Is when you get the big map as double caster, or when you have a caster, you need to push in as soon as you can to give yourself space to move back. away. So if you two were in the middle of the map, that would have been much harder for us to do, because it means that you're less likely to be out of line of sight of your healer, and it also means that once I go in, specifically because I'm the melee there, when you run away from me, I'm running further away from my healer,